Hello, conscious friend of ZENRUN-AI, and a warm welcome to the first session of the introductory course, Calm in Awareness, First Steps to Managing Obsessive-Compulsive Disorder. I know that starting a new journey, especially when accompanied by challenges like obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, can be both exciting and a little daunting. I want to assure you that you are not alone on this path, and we are here to support you. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, is a complex condition that millions of people worldwide grapple with. If you're familiar with it, you know how it can impact life. OCD is like a mental game that traps you in a cycle of intrusive and unwanted thoughts, obsessions, and repetitive behaviors or mental acts, compulsions. You might experience thoughts about contamination, order, harming yourself or others, or the need to perform specific tasks in a particular way. These thoughts generate a great deal of anxiety, and to relieve this anxiety, you feel compelled to perform actions, compulsions, that temporarily calm you, but in reality, strengthen the obsession cycle. For most people, mindfulness means calming the mind, or emptying the mind of thoughts. However, for OCD, this definition can be misleading and even harmful. When you try to empty or suppress obsessive thoughts, you're actually putting more pressure on yourself, and this itself can become a mental compulsion. So, what is our approach in this course? In this course, we are not going to eliminate or control obsessive thoughts. That's impossible, and trying to do so only leads to more suffering. Instead, we want to change your relationship with your thoughts. This means non-judgmental observation. We learn to simply observe thoughts and feelings, even if they are unpleasant. It's like watching clouds pass in the sky without telling the clouds where to go or how to be. Acceptance. We accept that these thoughts and feelings are a part of our human experience, especially for individuals dealing with OCD. Acceptance doesn't mean liking or agreeing with the thoughts, but rather allowing them to be there without fighting them. Conscious choice. When you're no longer caught in the struggle with thoughts, more space opens up for conscious choice. You can decide whether or not to act on a compulsion, or whether you want to bring your attention to the present moment instead of the obsession. This course is not a substitute for evidence-based OCD treatments like ERP, exposure and response prevention, or ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy. Rather, it is a powerful complement to them. We strongly recommend that you engage in these practices under the supervision of a psychologist or psychiatrist specializing in OCD. Initially, facing obsessive thoughts without performing compulsions might feel a bit anxiety-provoking. This is normal and indicates that you are teaching your brain a new way to react. Today, we will begin our work with the simplest yet most powerful mindfulness tool, your breath. Your breath is always with you and can be your anchor to return to the present moment. So, are you ready to take the first step on the path to calm and awareness? We'll start with a deep breath. Now, please sit or lie down in a quiet, undisturbed place. It's important that you feel completely comfortable. You can gently close your eyes or keep your gaze soft and directed downwards. First, bring your attention to your body. Feel how your body is in contact with the surface you are sitting or lying on, chair, floor, bed. Feel the weight of your body on that surface. If you feel any tension anywhere in your body, just notice it without trying to change it. Just be present. This awareness connects you to the present moment. Now, gently bring your attention to your breaths. You don't need to change your breath. Just observe it, exactly as it island. Let's count a few breaths together to help you focus. Each time air enters your nostrils, inhale, and leaves, exhale, consider it one complete breath. Inhale 1. Feel how the air enters your nostrils, passes through your throat, and reaches your lungs. Exhale 1. Feel how the air gently leaves your body. Inhale 2. Feel your belly slightly rise with the incoming air. Exhale 2. Feel your belly slightly fall with the outgoing air. Inhale 3. Focus on the sensation of the cool air entering and the warm air leaving. Exhale 3. Allow any tension in your body to release with the exhale. Inhale 4. Feel a sense of calm entering your body with each inhale. Exhale 4. Feel any anxiety or restlessness moving away from you with each exhale. Inhale 5. Breathe gently and more deeply, not to control, but to feel the flow of life more profoundly. Exhale 5. Release the breath slowly and completely. As you continue to breathe, thoughts will likely come to your mind. This is completely normal. When a thought, including obsessive or worrying thoughts, appears, just notice it. Label it, for example, by saying to yourself, "Ah, a thought," or "a thought came." Without engaging with the content of the thought, imagine that thought is a cloud passing in the sky of your mind. Let it come and go. Or imagine a thought sitting on a leaf, and you release the leaf onto the water to float away with the current. After noticing the thought and allowing it to pass, gently and kindly return your attention to your anchor, which is the sensation of your breath. Repeat this every time your mind wanders. There's no need to get angry with yourself. Each return to the breath is a successful practice. Slowly, bring your awareness back to your entire body. Move a little, wiggle your fingers and toes. Feel that you are here, in this moment, in the present. When you are ready, gently open your eyes. Congratulate yourself for completing this practice and appreciate your effort. For the coming week, I invite you to practice this mindful breathing exercise twice daily for 3 to 5 minutes each time. You can do this at specific times of the day, or in the morning after waking up and in the evening before sleep, or during daily activities. Waiting. When you are waiting in line at the store, in traffic, or at the doctor's office, take a few conscious and deep breaths. Drinking. Eating. While sipping a cup of tea or coffee, or at the beginning of a meal, pay attention to the sensations and flavors, and take a few mindful breaths. Washing hands, especially for OCD. If one of your compulsions is hand washing, try to wash your hands with full and mindful attention once a day. Notice the sensation of water on your skin, the smell of the soap, and the movements of your hands. During this, obsessive thoughts might appear. Just observe them and then return to the sensation of washing. Our goal at this stage is to observe the urge to repeat, not necessarily to refrain from repeating. This will come in more advanced stages. Key takeaways for week 1. The goal is not to eliminate thoughts. Remember, the purpose of this practice is not to get rid of obsessive thoughts. They will always come. The goal is to learn how to have a different relationship with them, meaning to observe them and not let them control you. Be kind to yourself. If your mind wanders or you feel frustrated, don't blame yourself. This is natural. Just kindly bring your attention back to your breath. Even 3 minutes of consistent practice daily is better than an hour of sporadic practice. Consistency is key. This is an important step on your path to freedom. Trust yourself and enjoy this mindful journey.